Attack of the show. Attack.
Look, he's here. Yes, section here. Welcome to Attack of the Show, everybody. I'm Kevin Pereira. She's back. My hostmate. My hostmate.
You're my soulmate. I want you to be my shipmate tonight.
Oh, all right.
My shipmate.
Sounds good. Let's go on a nice cruise.
I love you and I miss you. I'm Olivia Munn, everybody, and it is good to be home.
Welcome back. Welcome
Yes,
back. How was your late night dominance?
Oh,
The queen of late night, by the
Yes.
way. I'm starting that.
I was on a late night with Jimmy Fallon, who
Yep.
I love, by the way. But
How'd it go? Was it good?
you didn't see it?
That's a weird question to ask.
Did you see? Because it was a big deal for me.
I'm glad it was a big deal for you. I tried to stay up.
Oh, you did.
Problem was I fell asleep during Leno.
That's a problem.
Everybody's doing it. So
Yeah, that's
Queen of Late Night, 10 o'clock. You, I think, in the very near future. But my
replacing
TiVo,
Leno?
the
That
show
makes sense.
TiVo doesn't need its beauty sleep. So actually, we have a clip of your appearance.
Yes. Now, thank you for bringing that. At least you can watch this for the
Yeah.
person. Now, as you all know by now, hopefully, if you watched the show last night, I'm working on music with Kid Cudi. He is a Kanye West protege.
The Cudi, by the way, stands for cuddly.
No, it
Most people
doesn't.
don't know that. The Cudi's for cuddly.
No, it's not.
No?
So last night I dropped a little of our science,
Oh.
which is what the kids call music. I dropped it on the world on Fallon. Watch this. So
Working with Kid Cudi?
Well, I called him and said, "Hey, do you want to do this?" Not thinking that he would ever do it at all. I just said one bar, and he goes, "I love the idea of making a one-hit wonder for Europe." Not America, just for Europe. And I'm going to write, produce, and do it all with you. And so I came up with my hook, which is, do you guys want to hear my hook? I actually came up with it. It goes, sweet ass in your face, sweet ass in your face, sweet ass in your face.
Hey, the roots are
And,
doing it. They like
and
it.
now the dance.
Well, let's dance.
It goes like this. It says, imagine me and a bunch of girls like this. Sweet ass in your face, sweet ass.
I don't know about the...
Yeah, that's the dance.
I don't know about the Artie cameo in your video, though.
I couldn't turn around because I didn't want to be that girl that came on Fallon and showed the whole audience. But since there's nobody here, the dance just go. What now? I can protect it. My dress is shorter, but the dance just goes like this. It's like think of like a stripper. I like to call it the lap dance anthem. Is what I'm making for the world. So it goes like this: sweet ass in your
Stop.
face, sweet ass
In your face. Sweet ass in your face.
I have enough time to get a...
in your face. No, you're not.
No, I'm just going to help you do what? I was going to help you direct. There's a...
Get out. I did want to explain to you guys. So we do the Best of Olivia special every year, and this year, thank you. This year we're actually we're doing a behind the scenes, the making of my one hit wonder, and so they're following me along. I went and was in the studio laying down the
mad
tracks,
science,
the
yeah.
whole thing, laying
Yeah.
down some vocals,
The fat beats.
with Cudi in New York, and we're going to it's like a half-hour special leading up, like a making of the video, like a diary, if you will. And then at the end we have the whole world premiere music video, and Cudi's going to be in it. It's going to be
Look at that!
I know. That's
You're
why
gonna-
I've been doing dance training.
You need dance training for that?
No, because there's going to be choreography.
That's all you
with it.
need.
I know, but you got to get your hamstrings good.
I get you don't want to pull one.
No,
You're
you
going
don't
to put a
wanna
lot
pull
of kids through college with
So-
that anthem.
I'm excited. I think it can be a really, really fun song.
Well done. It was a phenomenal appearance, and we're glad to have you back, Miss Munn.
I'm excited to be here. I missed you very, very much.
No, you didn't, but thanks.
Oh, I did.
It said it in the prompter.
Yeah, I did. Now, on the show, just in time for Halloween, is the most terrifying hardware store commercial in recorded history. You'll see it in today's Around the Net. Plus, the Slasher School Gang learns an uncomfortable lesson about reconstruction in today's episode. You've seen a giant wolf dong already, so we can only imagine where today goes.
It is giant. Then Chris Hardwick is here with today's Gadget Prawn. He's going to go in-depth on HTC's new Android Hero phone. This thing's sporting a touchscreen and HTC Sense, which I think is like a software combination of Spidey Sense and Gator or something. I don't know. He'll let you know if I'm wrong. Whatever. That's what he does. He's Hardwick. Then Katie Featherston and Mika Sloat from Paranormal Activity will be here live in our studio. Their movie just dismantled the latest saw at the box office, and we're going to get the lowdown on the most talked about horror film in years.
Wonder Web powers activate!
Form of net going roundage.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
I want to say something that you guys might not know about us.
Oh.
We're not doctors.
No. No. Or we're not even fake doctors like chiropractors.
But we do know necks are not supposed to bend like this.
Here we go. Oh no! That was. Are you all right? Because that was awesome.
You should. What a view! You should never be able to see your own butt, unless it's in like a Motel 6 mirror and it's for the flicker. But you should really. It shouldn't have been that way.
I just got dizzy. It's
You got dizzy?
because I went like that.
Oh yeah, I was violent. I could see how your body would need a minute to readjust. Jeez. She's dizzy. I'm sorry. Respect her.
Jimmy Fallon would never say that to me.
No, he wouldn't. The most painful part of that jump, though, is getting to the hospital and then finding out that your insurance company considers being a redneck a pre-existing condition. There's nothing you can do about it.
Because nobody covers rednecks.
Yeah. Well, ESPN does when they cover NASCAR. Allegedly.
You guys don't watch NASCAR. What? They're so offended.
Cargo, loud.
Now, every Halloween, we see a tidal wave of bad horror movies flood cinemas from coast to coast.
Yes, yes. And while the trailers, they all kind of look alike, we're pretty sure that Hollywood is running out of gimmicks for the killers.
And you don't believe us? I don't know why I would think that you wouldn't believe us, because we're pretty damn smart. But I want you guys to try to watch this YouTube trailer by Richard Gale Films. Watch this.
Some murders take seconds. This murder takes years. Perhaps the most relentless murder in the history of cinema.
You guys clap and laugh, but death by spoon is actually the number 58 killer amongst young people in America every single year.
No, it's true. You laugh. It falls behind drunk driving, cancer, heart and shark attacks, and tubicide. And I still can't really figure out what that last one is, but it does sound very scary.
Sounds really bad.
Scary.
Yeah, it sounds really terrible.
Tubicide. Now, in at number 3, a moment from a kinder, gentler time, the 1986 Crystal Light National Aerobic Championship.
Oh, I remember that. My family used to gather around and watch that every year. No. But it was a time of bright spandex, when men were free to jazzercise, to devote spastic, that's good, during a primetime show. It was on a TV network that shall remain, it was ABC. ABC was the network.
The best thing about working with these guys is I love competing with them, and they're my best friends.
The best part performing with these two guys is they keep me in line, and it's a lot of fun.
Describe our act in one word: we're hot.
Pyramid pose at the end. Good.
Kevin can dance like that. I've seen him.
Anybody, and you have to dance like that if you're dressed like that. You can't dance any other way.
I was going to say, probably the best mustache jamboree I've ever seen.
Oh, yeah,
Ever.
yeah. Those guys got all the chicks back then.
You think?
Yeah. That's their story, at least. I don't know. I mean, I'm sure.
You replace the chicks, you replace a CH with a D.
Yeah.
Makes sense. I spelled it. And how is that so offensive? What is wrong with you all? Keep it moving. In at number 2 today is... Keep it moving. It's an oldie but a goodie. That's resurrecting atop the web just in time for Halloween.
Yes, musician and director Liam Lynch shot, chopped, and scored this commercial for the most badass hardware store ever. It's Donald & Sons.
It's time to be my nightlings. The creep you'll be
Evil isn't born, it's made. And you need good tools to make anything, especially evil.
I don't think Donald and Sons was always there, though. Was that location something else, though? Was it?
You don't remember?
No, I don't remember.
This little clip will help.
Oh.
Yeah.
We feast on meats, the witches. Children under 3 always eat for free. At Welcome to
That's catchy.
I love that stuff. I think that's the most evil strip mall in America, to be honest. It probably is.
Oh, it doesn't have a curves.
Oh,
it doesn't have curves,
the
which
curves.
means so close but no cigar. So
Black out your windows, curves, please.
Does anyone know the curves is like the gym for ladies? It's funny because they're never working out. They have those machines that just like you sit on and they just jiggle you.
The machine does the workout for you.
They sit on it, it just jiggles the fat off you.
No, it just jiggles you. That's it.
That's it.
There's no before and after stories of curves. It's before walking into curves, after at Jamba Juice. That's it.
Hey, fat ladies.
Is that the fat burner boost? No. That's a
jiggling
peanut
does
butter
not
milkshake.
take
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, that's what that is. Still ahead. Eastern Bloc drunkenness.
I'm the really good is going to be the designated driver. See you next. Want a hug? I miss you.
Coming in at number 1 today and stealing our hearts. Really, this clip has truly stolen our hearts. It's a gentleman with a bag.
A handbag?
No, it's not the world's best handbagging and the importance of being earnest. No, today belongs to a man with a handful of bag and a tummy filled with booze.
Вдох глубокий, руки шире, не спешите, 3-4. Бодрость духа, грация и пластика. И если вы в своей квартире лягте на пол 3-4, выполняйте правильно движения. Прочь влияние извне, привыкайте к новизне, вдох глубокий до изнеможения. Сохранить здоровье, чтоб применяйте люди обтирание.
Oh, no.
You love it, right? You love it.
I do.
I love it.
That bag was filled with his magic spray paint. I could watch that all day, truly.
Well, you're not alone, Kevin. In fact, in Russia, it's on all the time.
No.
And the man and bag even got their own show. What?
Coming this winter, Channel 83. One man is Guy, other man is Bag. Humorous situation.
Bag, boss is coming for dinner. Where's the roast I asked you to make? Crazy Bag, I love you.
Racy, like Western comedy.
Wait, it's not what you think. Bag is just friends.
Much drama.
Wowie, Bag. No more boards for you.
In Russia, sometimes container carries you. Man and Bag, part of must-see TV. You must see TV. You have no choice.
No, I don't know. Better in smaller doses. I mean, you thought American TV was a little.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But
Yeah. It was just...
well, I'm just saying, like that's pretty.
Yeah, I know.
That's pretty.
Coming this November from G4, it's Man and Bag.
Oh my God!
Part of G4's duty-free TV.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I get it now. I get it.
Bringing you the racier shows from around the world.
Hey, well,
it's something we're excited about.
Comedy wasn't invented in Russia, but they sure did perfect it, right? So. is that, comrade? Log on to the all-new G4TV.com/manbag for details and an exclusive clip of the agreeable-looking Russian comedy lady. And seriously, that website really works. You put it into your internet machine and something will happen.
Really excited about that show. Hey, what do you say for Halloween we take a break and just go hack ourselves?
I'll go candy my apples. Halloween is here, and we're going to make sure you get the most scare for your buck with 3 haunted hacks. Become a zombie on the cheap, use a spare PC to scare off trick-or-treaters, and turn a simple piece of gum into an unforgettable Halloween prank. First, go from living to undead in minutes with some cool Hollywood-style makeup from Backyard Effects. For less than $30, filmmaker Eric Beck shows you how to give yourself the ultimate zombie wound. Exposed brains. Just hit up the local craft store and pick up these supplies. Spirit gum, nose and scar wax, liquid latex, fake blood, makeup, and a plastic plate. Roll and shape the wax to look like brains and stick it to your head with spirit gum. Then cut the plate with a jagged hole, place it over your brains, and cover the edges with more wax to look like torn skin. Then use some liquid latex to blend the edges. Finally, add red and pink makeup to your wound and some thick, fake blood for gag-inducing realism. Now that you're zombified, let's start scaring those neighborhood brats with help from a DIY haunted mirror. All you need is a spare PC, a 2-way mirror, a picture frame, and some free software. If money is no object, DIYMagicMirror.com has all the hardware and software you need to make a high-tech, motion-activated haunted mirror for about $300. But if you want to save some time and money, grab free Magic Mirror software from Imagineering.com and install it on an old PC. Connect a monitor, mount it on the wall, and cover the screen with a used picture frame and a 2-way mirror. Hide the computer inside something, like a trunk, and run the Magic Mirror software from behind the scenes. Connect a microphone and the mouth animates to your voice. Or if you're feeling lazy, control the mirror with your keyboard, or just set the software to full auto.
Come closer, please.
With your porch decorations upgraded, it's time to prepare for the onslaught. Let's whip up some evil treats that will stain your victim's teeth for days. First, pour some red food coloring in a tin and place it in an oven at 200 degrees for 30 minutes. The food coloring will evaporate, leaving behind super concentrated red sludge. Prepare a piece of gum to deliver your payload by using a clean screwdriver to poke a hole in it. Now put some of the dye inside the gum and cover up your handiwork. Finally, wrap it back up and it's ready to chew. Just hand this gum to your victim and make sure they deserve to have their teeth stained red before you unleash a mouthful of blood on an unsuspecting target. Now whether you're hacking candy, scaring little kids, or making your own costume, remember to have a safe, happy, and horrific Halloween. We shouldn't be showing our audience how to do something. So.
We're going to find it anyways.
I hope we all learned something valuable there. Yes.
Still ahead, Chris Hardwick is back with a new HTC Hero phone and Gadgetron. It's a touchscreen Android device with a 5-megapixel camera. Find out how he ran it in just a bit.
And then later, we'll premiere a brand new episode of Slasher School. Find out what subject makes even murderers uncomfortable.
Plus, Katie Featherston and Mika Slug from Paranormal Activity. They're going to be here live and here to talk about that little movie that cost only $40 and made $70 trillion.
Oh.
Vivo, G4 presenta El Gigador contra El Nerdo Loco. We'll be right back.
Bollywood. Geek Goddess. Humble के show.
Behold, the angel of news.
Hey, stop. It was pretty good. It was a good intro.
I was going
for
to
her.
say hath descended, and I started the Nuth. I mushed them up, and it didn't work.
And can we bring the jib back out? Like, come back
Danny
from
to
break?
one, please.
And
3,
start
2, clapping, and we're back. Behold, the angel of news hath descended. Kristen Adams.
Hark the herald co-hosting.
That's awesome, but it's really just headlines. I don't know. All right.
But we love you, and you are an angel to us.
Thank you. All right, it's time to start the feed. It's Wednesday, October 28th, and here are your top stories. Verizon customers, mark your calendars because on November 6th, the droid is coming. Yep. It's it's official. Droid will go on sale for $200 with a contract. It's got the usual specs, including a 3.7-inch touch display, 5-megapixel camera, and Wi-Fi. Unique to the Droid is its slide-out QWERTY keyboard, and the breaking news is that it will be the first phone to feature Google Maps navigation, a free software that turns Google Maps into a turn-by-turn directional system. I have a feeling that the folks at TomTom had a no-good, very bad day. We'll have a full hands-on review of the new Droid in Gadget Prawn on tomorrow's show. Controversy alert. Footage from the upcoming Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 was leaked on the internet yesterday, and the web is freaking out. The footage is gameplay where the player supposedly steps into the shoes of a terrorist to murder innocent civilians at an airport. The footage is pretty graphic stuff. The player shoots wounded people as they try to crawl away and ends with the main villain executing the player with a headshot. Activision released a statement saying that the level will remain in the game, reasoning that it portrays the cold-bloodedness of the rogue terrorist unit. However, they have said that it will include an option that lets players skip the opening sequence if they choose so, which that'll be me using that feature. Sony Pictures Home Entertainment announced today that the December 29th Blu-ray release of District 9 will include a playable demo of the upcoming game God of War 3. The game, which is due out in March of 2010, marks the first time the PS3 is exploiting its Blu-ray feature by pairing a game with a movie. While it may seem odd as to why these two particular titles were chosen to be bundled together, this could mark a whole new level of cross-promotion and advertising. Could this be Neil Blomkamp's way of telling us he's interested in directing a God of War movie? I sure hope so. I'm Kristen Adams, and you've just been fed. Let's go back to Olivia.
Thanks, Kristen. Now, all week long, it's Android Wars on Gadgetron, and I sure hope some robots explode. Hardwick.
Hey,
Hi.
Mom. Hey, everybody.
Today and tomorrow, we are reviewing Android phones, which Android is up first.
Wait, you're reviewing a phone tomorrow? That's weird because I'm not coming in. That can't be happening.
You need to be here more often.
I agree.
You need to stop having the rest of your life happen.
All right, let's do it. The HTC Hero phone. Why am I yelling?
HTC just keeps making Android phones better and better. But their best just flew in. It's the Hero. Featuring a 3.2-inch touchscreen and HTC Sense, it'll help you access all your social networks, widgets, and data with one screen tap. Also standard is Wi-Fi, 3G, a 5-megapixel camera, and a web browser that supports Flash. What? So get ready to save the day for $180 with a contract.
Now, this is extremely similar to the MyTouch we reviewed a few weeks ago, and I have the MyTouch.
And you like it?
I haven't started using it because I haven't been able to put my contacts onto it yet.
Okay.
But I will let you know. About a half an inch thick, this is. It only weighs about 4.5, getting a call or something. 4.5 ounces. It's less than the iPhone if you're keeping track.
Mm-hmm.
But the MyTouch, some people felt that it was a little plasticky.
Right.
What do you think about this one? It doesn't feel like that.
It does not feel like it. It feels pretty solid, but not heavy glass. So you're not gonna. Oh, you're all right.
Yeah, I hit it too hard.
Well, now you're gonna get a bruised fingernail. So it's not that bad actually. It doesn't. A lot of times with touchscreens, it feels a little like mashed in, but it doesn't feel this way at all.
That's
it actually
not too
feels
slippery,
pretty solid.
which is good.
No, it's good.
Now this has the Android operating system and HTC Sense user interface, which is supposed to help you customize every aspect of your phone. Do you think that they all work well together?
They work really well together, Miss Munn. The touchscreen is super responsive and exactly what we can expect from an HTC phone. And there's multi-touch, nerds. You have up to 7 home screens. You can add shortcuts to apps, folders, widgets, and practically anything else you want. The touch keyboard works surprisingly well, too. It's accurate. It has good auto-correcting. I noticed when I was trying to send our gadget producer, Bruce, a text, I wrote, "Poop is nasty," and I was going to text that to him. And when I wrote NAST, it pops up these word bubbles, and you can select which word you want. But one of them was masturbation, so that was weird. Yeah, so NAST, so I just saw nasty masturbation. I'm like, I got to go with masturbation, so I texted him,
awesome.
"Poop is masturbation."
Maybe
You're welcome, Bruce.
maybe they feel that masturbation is nasty.
Maybe so. Maybe so. But
any lag?
A little bit of lag. You might get some when the phone is performing a lot of background tasks. But overall, this is the best Android implementation we've seen so far. But the Droid is tomorrow, and I got my hands on it today, and that one's pretty damn sweet.
That's really good for this one so far.
Yeah.
So HTC also added a lot more needed features like a flashlight in the web browser. Do they work like we want them to work?
For the most part, they do. The browser took a little while to load Flash, but otherwise it was good. Some other phones don't have Flash. Apple! Multi-touch is great, but can be very sluggish. And the Android market now, by the way, I want to say has over 10,000 apps. And installing them and running them is extremely fast. The camera, on the other hand, is a little disappointing.
Oh, no, that's just Danny.
Oh, no.
That's not the camera.
Wait, Danny's automatically blurry? No, he's not. It's like we had such a hard time getting a clear picture.
That's
it's kind of
really
hard to
annoying.
focus. And again, picture quality only okay.
But it's just because it's a crappy camera. That's it.
But it shouldn't be. It's a 5-megapixel camera, so it should be good. But it's not.
That's weird. That's enough for me not to want it.
It is if you do take a lot of pictures with your phone. But overall, though, the features are still a big highlight.
Okay,
the other features.
it's $180 with a contract, which I think sucks. But is it worth it?
I think
I just don't like contracts. My thing.
You don't like contracts? You like to be freewheeling and easy. Well, I honestly.
You think it's worth it?
I think it's worth it. But again, the camera you could have some problems with. But I have to say this is one of the best Sprint phones we've seen.
Aside from the camera, everything else is good.
Yeah, I mean the Pre is also great on Sprint, but
I hate the
it's
Pre.
only got like 4 apps.
The Pre's not very good at all. Actually,
Oh
in
wow!
general.
Oh.
You might as well just get the iPhone if you're gonna get the Pre.
Wow.
But this one is really good out of here.
Yeah.
So what are we giving
HTC
it?
Serum, we're going to give it despite a few performance issues, HTC and Android have combined to make a reliable smartphone with every imaginable feature at a good price. I'm going to say 4 out of 5.
That's good. 4
out of 5 is not bad. If the camera had been better, it would have been 4.5.
Okay.
And nothing gets a 5.
Nothing?
Like 5 is really hard. Like nothing's perfect.
Really?
Yeah.
Then why do we have a 5?
Just to have a goal to shoot for that we can never attain.
That sounds depressing.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's it for today's Gadget Prawn. But if you guys have a gadget you would like us to rate, email us at gadgetprawn@g4tv.com.
Yeah.
So let's send things over to
Wow.
What?
Wow.
What?
I think you guys are perfect. 5 seals for both of you. Each, that's 10 seals. Stay tuned, everybody. Katie Featherston and Mika Sloat, the stars of Paranormal Activity, will be here live, or at least undead, in our studio. The movie Paranormal Activity may just be the biggest indie horror success story since the Blair Witch Project. It also scares the hell out of people, which is also good. So take a look.
Got a high-def camera on. My girlfriend Katie, she thinks there's something in the house. I don't know.
You believe me, right?
Doors are locked, alarm is on. If anything walks through here, it's gonna leave a pretty good footprint.
Did you hear that? Oh my god.
There's footsteps in, but there's no footsteps out.
You cannot run from this. It will follow you.
This woman, same things happen to her.
Oh god. I feel like breathing on me.
Looks like something bit you.
Please, please, please.
Oh! Spoiler! Join me now, Katie Featherston and Mika Slaughter here. Hi. How are you guys? Doing well?
Yeah. Really glad to be here. I love the show.
Thank you so much. Thank you guys for coming on. We thought about just randomly slamming doors behind you guys while you were here, but...
You know, that would have been all right. I can handle it.
Apparently you can.
Yeah,
apparently you can. I mean, have people been just jumping out behind shrubbery and corners?
No,
and
don't give anyone ideas.
That is true. Don't tell anybody to do
Our
it.
audience is far too lazy to do anything like
More
that.
like
So it's fine.
they've been like, so okay, good, you're not missing, or thank God you're.
Yeah,
thank God
apparently
you're not dead.
Mika Sloat obituary is like a
big thing.
Googled term. It's like in the top
Really?
hot 35 Googled.
People think you're dead on Facebook. They're just like, stop.
You
poking
have
them.
They're writing to them. Are you dead? No, I'm on
Yeah.
Facebook. What are you?
But you guys never. I mean, obviously the film is shot in a way to make you think, okay, these activities are legit, they're real. But you guys never really explicitly say that. You never say it's based on anything, and people still believe that this is like archival footage.
I think it's such a sort of realistic-looking movie that when people get in, they become invested in the plot line and whatnot, and so when they leave, they just kind of keep that investment.
I guess we did a good job.
Yeah, you did a phenomenal job, and I think what makes it work so well. I saw the movie, really, really loved it, and I think it's you can shoot a movie realistically, but what makes it so seem realistic is your relationship. Like you guys really come off like a couple in this film. So
thanks.
Did you meet on Match.com before the casting, or did you hang out? Because I know, like when you guys shot it, you guys lived in the director's house, right?
It was actually the Craigslist personals.
Yeah,
Was it?
Misconnections.
She was actually selling a boat. It was a weird thing, but it just worked out.
When we filmed the movie, I mean, literally, like, I slept in the bed that's in the movie, and he and Oren slept in extra bedrooms and whatever. So we were like, it was a tight-knit sort of 7 days.
No trailer and 5-star treatments and craft services.
Oren was good to us, but it was basically Trader Joe's and, the couch.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. And here's the thing, you guys. I mean, what's incredible is people say you guys shot this thing for like $1.75 in a week. What was it? Was like
less.
$12,000 or $15,000. Okay, incredible budget. The thing has made $17 trillion. Yep. You guys must be getting half of that, right? Like you sign on to
at least $12 trillion.
Are you millionaires yet, or how does this work? Or do you sign on like some guy's like, yeah, come be in my film, and then it blows up overnight, and now you guys are like, hey.
You know what? Oren's been good to us. I mean, they're not going to let us starve. So
you upgraded from Trader Joe's to now you got little Baja Fresh
gourmet. Yeah, exactly.
A little Fiesta platter
to my door
with a golden glove.
Sushi once a week.
I mean, really. I mean, you guys. I'm sure you're being taken care of. But what'd you get? An early Christmas card and a fruit basket? Like, what does he do to say? You guys made this film.
That would have been nice. I wish that they had given me a fruit basket. I should.
We got yogurt and peanuts in your green room.
That's
that's because G4 Spares no expense.
That was actually a high point. You're the only show to give us swag.
Hey, look at that.
So, yeah, thank you.
Thank you. Well, they don't pay the host, so it makes it easy. You guys are screw the card. You guys are obviously you're scaring audiences. We showed a little clip, before the interview, and people in here are jumping.
I know. I was cracking up.
Off of the stuff. Yeah, I mean, people are really freaking out in theaters, right?
Yes, they are. I mean, the people are crying and they're running out and they're losing their mind. My mom actually, she went to go see it with my sister, and there was this girl sobbing in the bathroom, and my mom had to go in and go, honey, it's just a movie. She's like, no, he's dead and she's possessed, and she's like, no, look, it's a picture in my wallet. See?
No, this is us at the Sears Portrait Studio. She's
fine.
Is your mom calling you from random screenings now to make sure everything's okay and calming down the audience?
She's such a sweet girl. She's like, she's going to all the screenings. It's not real. It's okay. Yeah, she's taking care of it.
And I've heard people running out of the theater, throwing up in the lobby. I mean, that could have been a popcorn, but apparently.
Column A, column B.
My dad went to a screening in Burleson, Texas, and they said the guy came out in the beginning and said, "Listen, guys, this movie is very disturbing. So if you're going to be sick or you're going to be really afraid, just make sure these are the exits."
They're actually pointing out the exits. Oxygen masks will fall from the ceiling in case you can't handle the scares.
In case it's too scary.
And what is really interesting is that, speaking of too scary, you guys have changed the ending on this thing a couple times. I'm sure that'll be the DVD, Blu-ray, extra extraordinaire, because there were so many different endings.
Director's cut.
So many.
Were you personally attached to an ending that didn't make it in? Are you happy with the one that ended up? Or?
I really liked the final ending that we got in there. Personally, I want to see an ending that we didn't shoot.
Is this going to be TV safe, or are we going back to the...
We're all right. There were we shot a ton of different endings, and some of them people have seen, and some of them are still sitting in Oren's closet somewhere. But the one that we have, the one that's in the movie, I think gives the ending of the movie a good bang.
I think the one that is in the movie now is the best ending. It's the audience favorite. It's the one that deserves to be in there. I mean, we've tried so many things, and you're going to see them all on the DVD.
That's fantastic.
And I know this is by far the best one.
You guys did a hell of a job in the film, to say the least. I really enjoyed it. But what's next? What's now? I heard you just recently quit your job. Did you quit your job too? You guys both
Yes, I did quit my job. No more.
Did you give 2 weeks, or just throw down tickets to the premiere and I'm out later?
I'm done. No, I gave 2 weeks. That's the right thing to do.
Yeah, and I don't have carpal tunnel things anymore, so that's good.
Yeah, you were a programmer.
Yeah, I was a PHP programmer, actually.
Just talent. That's all. You change your business card, you put talent on it, that's it, no name.
Yeah.
That's it, because you guys are. Thank you so much for
coming
on. I really appreciate it. It's a great film. I know that virally has blown up. People demanded it, so go see it. Paranormal Activity is in theaters now. What's your Twitter, real quick? We're out of time.
Katie Diane.
And at Mika Sloat.
There you go. Find them on the tweets. But you know who scares the crap out of me?
Who?
It's actually Olivia.
Oh. So earlier this week, we introduced our new animated series, Slasher School, and people seem to really, really like it. It's probably because Kevin plays a well-hung werewolf.
That's why I like it, Olivia. It's my favorite part. It's my genitals.
Well, right now, it's time for another chapter. But first, previously on Slasher School, Stab, Stab, Vomit, Nudity, here's the world premiere of Episode 3.
And please don't sacrifice any more victims on the pentagram in the front hallway. We just had it cleaned.
Okay, folks, today's class emphasizes the fundamentals of victim selection. For example, what kind of victim should you never try to kill? Yes.
Black people?
No. That sounds racist. You should try to kill everyone regardless of their race or creed. Crazy eyes.
Naked werewolves?
Mask face. I don't know what that means. Yes. Okay, I'm talking about virgins. Virgins always survive, and they usually wind up killing the slasher, typically with a gun, or a mystical spell, or a gang of dream warriors. The most important thing to remember as a new slasher is that you should never try to kill virgins.
Thou must slayeth the whores and strumpets first.
Why is he looking at me when he says that?
Guys, focus. I'm trying to teach you how to properly terrorize a community here.
I have a question. How do we identify which ones are virgins?
Good question. Eric, you're a young man. Any thoughts on what virgins look like?
Can I please get some clothes?
Not right now. Are you a virgin?
That's not really any of your business.
That answer means yes. So, class, everyone look at Eric. That's what a virgin looks like.
I hate my life.
Does that help?
But isn't that like a loophole?
How so?
Well, if you're a slasher and a virgin, doesn't that mean that other slashers can't kill you, or just that you can't kill yourself? Ow! What the f***?
Testing a theory. Art thou a virgin?
You shot me in the face!
And yet thou livest. Virgin.
Let's just take an informal survey. How many of you are virgins?
Nah.
Strumpet.
And that explains why you're all filled with homicidal rage.
Quit it!
And don't forget, the finale of Slasher School will air right here on tomorrow's show.
Plus, speaking of virgins, Olivia makes her Slasher School debut.
It's so funny.
Well, it's funny because you're kind of a whore, so to call you that it's a... she's animated on tomorrow's AOTS.
Yeah. I was just telling the AP how much I liked you the other day. I take it back.
That was the other day.
That was the other
Today's
day.
a new day.
Today's a new day. I do love you. Still ahead, see an explosive surprise.
Man meets flame in an all-new break moments in de-evolution.
This portion of Attack of the Show is brought to you by the all-new G4TV.com. New, improved, awesome.
Kevin says, eat me.
Coming up tomorrow on an all-new AOTS, it's our big annual Halloween show. There will be costumes, candy, and the finale of Slasher School. And Paul Scheer will be here live to talk about The League, a comedy about fantasy football. And we'll review Verizon's highly anticipated Droid phone. Is it a serious contender to the iPhone? Find out in Gadget Prawn. See it tomorrow.
The human race has truly come a long way since man first crawled out of the primordial ooze.
But if these videos are any indication, we're basically crawling right back in.
Starting things off today, we're actually taking a trip down Fraternity Lane, which is like the nation's epicenter of idiocy and binge drinking and penises drawn on your forehead and sharp...
And this?
Yeah.
Bro, just rearranged your face.
Yeah. Our rating system this week... Are you hearing that?
Yeah, I got that.
I just got word our graphics machine just crapped out, apparently, so... That's all right, that's all right. We'll go with plan B. We got it.
We have a plan B?
Yeah, well, apparently this is our plan B.
Really? I mean, I knew budgets were tight, but... Really?
Yeah, just go with it or he won't leave. I don't...
Why
Just go.
Okay, well, how many are we going to give him?
How about two? Huh? How about two? Let's give him two. Yeah! Rating 2 out of 5. Okay. No, that's just needed. Right? Yeah. Hey, you did. Yes. Okay.
Why does he move so much?
He is moving. Math? I don't know. Finally, when you put flame to a highly flammable liquid, the result is pretty predictable, right?
Yeah, but apparently this guy has never lit anything on fire. All right, so how am I going to get this guy? So that happened. Go to the all-new G4TV.com/AOTS for all the things you saw today and more.
I mean...
Hey, look!
Hey, look, everybody. Oh, look what the Gadget Bunny left us. Huh? It's the droid.
Yes.
And we're going to review the hell out of it tomorrow. Turn that pretty thing on.
And
we're going to have
our...
Oh, go ahead, sorry.
So I want to thank our guests, Katie Featherston and Mika Sloat, and of course, Chris Hardwick. X-Ray is going to start right now. The droid.
Droid tomorrow. And thanks to our urinating hobo. Thanks.
Everybody.
Urinating.
Oh, look at that.
He's giving himself a pretty big rating there. 9.
Okay.
Gave himself a 9.
Oh.
That's in your face.
That's in your face. That's my dance.